Hey everybody, it's Walker Stop. I wanted to add a commentary track to this video. So, I like to go to harvest brain matter frequently to get money, research points, and company coins. So, the first thing I'm going to do real quick is go to the brain room, and to get there you have to go through the vents. I had a little of a rough start tonight. The lanky monster in the vents aggroed on me when I wasn't expecting it, and I had to run back a couple of times. Normally I go around this guy without fighting him, but he killed me when I wasn't expecting it, and I had to run back a couple times. So the server room here we'll get to in a minute. So you fall down, go through the air vents, and then you will swim through the water. Well, there's the pipes part, but yeah, we'll see. So this time I make it through the vents, I get to the pipes part, and I forget if I fell. No, I made it through. Okay, so this part, the server room, this used to be the hardest part for me, most dangerous part to me, but lately what I've been doing is just running straight through the water in this room. It seems like this shouldn't work, but for me so far it's worked every time. What I think is happening is each time you splash in the water, the fleshy monsters go to where the splash was, and I think there's a bit of a delay, so to where they run to the first splash, then they go to the next one. So when you queue a bunch of them up by running straight through, making splash after splash, you're just creating too many splashes too quickly that they can't keep up with, and they'll always be one step behind you. Of course, this only works if you can find the way through and stay moving and splashing. If in doubt, you can always just walk slowly through here, the server room, and not splash at all, and they'll ignore you. But this way is more exciting. So, I'm mining and getting my research points, and of course some money and some company coins. So, this is just kind of a chore for me, but it gives me some exercise because I'm wearing the 3-pound weights on my wrists, the 5-pound weights on my ankles, and probably 5-6 pound battery pack on my backpack. So now we're gonna get ready for the mom boss fight. This is my main training source. So we're gonna go through the forest, and then we're gonna go through the cemetery, and then the circus, then the school, and then the daycare center ultimately. So this time I went ahead and solved the shapes puzzle. I decided to stop cheating and glitching my way there because the point of this was maximum effort, not making it as easy as possible. The point is to master the skills that are required to play this game. So we'll be the mom fight in a minute here. So shout out to Uncle Steve. I follow most of his tips for this fight. If you haven't seen his videos, check them out. So just like Uncle Steve, I position myself near the edge directly across from the mom arms with empty hands. I bring a baseball bat for later, but here I keep it put away because it's really easy to accidentally yeet yourself right off the edge of the platform if you use the bat to move around. For the first part, the shapes, you'll want to wait near the edge and watch the ground. As soon as the shadows of the falling blocks appear, position yourself in a gap between shadows so the blocks don't fall on you. This doesn't guarantee that they won't hurt you. Sometimes they tumble or roll after landing, but it gives you the best chance of not getting killed. When the blocks have landed, you should immediately look at the symbol above the cup to see what kind of, if it's a shape or a color that you're gathering, and you could look at the scoreboard and see how many are required. If it's too high of a number, like 9 or 8, you might want to just rest and wait for the next round. When you fail a round of the blocks, you make one big jump up and forward. Usually I would do this with one arm because if you do it with 2 arms, sometimes you accidentally do a double jump and don't get high enough and you get killed. So you can run around as fast as you can, and you can toss the blocks towards the cup. They can hit the side of the cup, or they can go on the top, or they can fly over the top. If they fly close to the top, it kind of sucks them in. Either way, it'll count. Even if they just hit the edge of the cup, they'll get sucked in.
Very nice.
Now, as far as the dancing, I follow Uncle Steve's advice. When the mom tells you to put one arm up, I put it up. But if she tells you to put a hand down, just keep that hand close to your chest instead. sometimes if you actually put that hand like down low, it can actually make you fail that dance move.
Should be another dance.
Now for the next phase of the fight, she's gonna spawn zombies. Oh, never mind, we got one more dance round. So in the next phase, she's gonna spawn zombies, and when you kill them, she's gonna start smashing the ground with her hands. So for this phase, once again, I stay near the edge farthest away from the mom arms, kind of facing her.
Okay.
If you don't stay near the edge, you can easily be crushed by the hands, or a zombie can get behind you, and you can get injured more than you expect in all the confusion. Another thing I wanted to mention, keep the tip of your weapon high. Use the base of your hand for movement. Don't smack the ground with the baseball bat to move around unless you're super confident in that movement style, because it's very easy to fling yourself right off the platform. To kill the zombies, I like to tap them on the head, and I like to try to break 2 fingernails each round of zombies if I can. She won't let you break more than 2 at a time. If you break 2, she pulls her hands back and starts a new zombie spawn. Now it's okay if you don't always break 2 nails every round. Prioritize staying alive and managing zombies. The best time to run to the center if you see food presented. Sometimes they'll offer you food during this part of the fight. Usually it's a piece of meat, or it could even be an MRE. The best time to run to the middle and grab food is while her hands are down like this. Don't try to run in the middle and get food while she's smashing her hands on the ground. She'll kill you. So just run around the edges like this, killing zombies and breaking fingernails when you get the chance. After you break all the nails, which will be there soon. Unfortunately, she smashes a lot of the zombies in her tantruming. So try to eat food any chance you get. If it's offered to you, eat it. If you offered food, unless you're full health already, eat the food. It's a part of the fight meant to help you. Now once I break the last of her nails, that's not the last one. Let's see. Is this it? Oh, there go one more round. One of them got behind me a little bit there. So I think, this might be the last round where I break her. Oh, she's got 2 thumbnails, it looks like. Okay, so get one of them this round, and then we'll probably just have to manage zombies. And then we'll get the last thumbnail
Really easy to fling
in the
yourself
next
down.
spawn.
Really easy to knock yourself off the edge.
Now, as soon as all the fingernails are broken,
If I don't get this
she's
hand
gonna
done,
pull her hands back, and that's when I put away my baseball bat, and I start immediately running around in a circle near the outer edge of the platform, watching the middle carefully to see where the pillow spawns. Running around kiting the zombies until you see the pillow helps keep you from getting tangled up in zombies, which can prevent you from grabbing the pillow in time. It's better to have the zombies chasing behind you than having them come at you from all sides. And so I like to jump straight in the air when the balls first appear.
Maybe get some food.
It's also a good time to grab if there's food in the middle. It's a good time before the balls appear, but after the scream, and eat the food.
There it is.
Now I run around, grab the pillow. I like to jump in the air when I grab the pillow to minimize how much the zombies are hurting me while I'm holding the pillow. And then I like to jump in the air at the beginning of this ball phase and stay in the air as much as I can to minimize how much damage I take from the zombies, because the balls will crush all the zombies, and then all you have to worry about is staying out of the way of the balls.
Alright. Moment.
So I like to give myself a double jump at the beginning of the ball phase. Okay, so when they hit her, you immediately start kiting around the edge until you see the pillow, grab it, jump up in the air. She'll scream, she'll kill everything, and then grab food if it's in the middle. If you get a chance, try not to get hit by balls. I like to stay in the air as much as possible. The red lines on the ground mean that a ball is gonna roll on that path. So if you stand around near the edges and you dodge the red lines, usually you can usually avoid getting hit by the balls. I'm not doing a good job of it this fight, but
Nice
you can
thing is
also
he does
use the baseball bat to bounce the balls away.
it. See that?
So this cycle of screams and balls usually repeats 1 to 3 times, and then the fight will be over.
Let's get out of here,
Now, the whole fight is kind of like a complex dance.
Jason. Can still kill you.
Once you know the rules and the
Even if you
patterns,
get
it'll
lost.
become easier to master. So then you take your prize, and if it's your first time, you take your mom arms that you just earned, and you've got your reward.
My mom boxes.
So I hope something from this video tonight is helpful to someone.
I think that's
And
enough for
I just
tonight.
wanted to mention as a reminder, I do these training VR sessions wearing 3-pound weights on each
Computer screen.
wrist and 5-pound weights on each ankle, and about a probably 6 or 7-pound battery backpack on my back.
454 calories.
Burn
Sounds
four,
good.
454 calories. Pretty good.